What's in Queensland's future is the subject of today's eCentral Business Show. I'm joined by Jackie Trad, the State Member for South Brisbane and Deputy Premier. Thank you, Jackie.
Hi, John.
Yeah, wow. The question, it's a great question, I think. What's in Queensland's future? Go for it.
Well, I am incredibly optimistic about Queensland's future. I mean, not only do we have more than 300 days of sunshine a year, but we are the closest, most populated state in Australia to the fastest growing economic region in the world, and that is Asia. And we have got so much to offer our neighbours in the region, from great education services, great urban designers and architects, to great commodities that we have been selling to Asia for a long period of time. In fact, the last export figures were just through the roof, John. $69 billion worth of exports from.
Now that probably, is that top Australia? I mean, I recently had a friend say, I'm going to move to another state, and he went and had a look at it, came back with the tail between his legs. Jackie,
and
have we got it all?
Best. Absolutely. I think we do have it all. We've got great regional cities, Cairns, tropical cities, Townsville, but we've also got, the biggest conurbation, the biggest urban conurbation in Australia, from the Sunshine Coast to the Gold Coast and out to Ipswich. The southeast Queensland region is one of the most beautiful, fastest growing regions in Australia, and the opportunities are just boundless. Okay,
so, and those are all given, Jackie. Yep. I mean, obviously you're the party in power type thing. What is it that you guys are doing about the future of Queensland?
Yeah, I don't think they're just a given. I think that a lot of the things...
Well, you're going to take responsibility for the sunshine, Jackie.
No, I'm not going to take responsibility for the sunshine, but I am going to take responsibility for us having a very focused and dedicated approach to building our export industry, particularly service exports like education, like professional services, because we've worked very hard with the sector around a dedicated strategy with funding to make sure that we are growing things like our international education provision here in Queensland. But we're also doing amazing things, John, as a state government. We're building the infrastructure that our region needs, like Cross River Rail, which is essentially an express rail service for the whole southeast Queensland region. We're investing in education, and tourism is just going through the roof because everybody wants to come, because we're so close to Asia and there's a rising middle class in Asia. When they want to take holidays, they want to come to an aspirational location like Australia, and particularly Queensland, because we've got great natural World Heritage assets that they want to see. Yeah, now we see a lot of, and I interact with a lot of international people visiting Australia, a lot of international educational people. I mean, and the common thing I get is they want to stay on. I mean, how do they do that? They don't want to go.
Well, that's right. And then we see immigration policy and that sort of thing that sort of constrains that. I understand that, in my personal view, immigration is an important thing for Australia. Yeah,
absolutely. I think immigration is very important for Australia as well. But I also think that creating an environment where Australia is part of a regional network of countries that are really part of the 21st century, the Asian century, so to speak, where we will see the rise of the middle class in Asia, the middle class in China, where in India you will get, if Modi wants, the Prime Minister of India, 400 million young people, and let's try and put that into perspective, 400 million young people educated in the next 4 years to get some basic qualifications and skills so that they can grow and develop their country. Australia is a part of that. We've got TAFE Queensland and private providers in India working with Indian training organisations to provide that level of training and skills acquisition. It's an exciting time.
Yeah, okay. So do you feel that Queensland, if not all of Australia, is going to have a trend towards being, we're sort of drifting towards, I think tectonically we're drifting towards Asia. Yeah. I mean, there's obviously a lot more we should be doing with Asia.
I think so. I absolutely think so. Australia, as I've said, has got a lot to offer, not only our regional partners, but the rest of the world. And I think global political change like Brexit offers us, important opportunities too, to have a look at what we can do to partner with traditional allies like Britain. And come the Commonwealth Games, which is less than 6 months away now,
Oh, it's that close, is it?
It's that close. It is that close.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to have the Commonwealth nations all gathered on the Gold Coast, and this will be the largest event in Australia for a whole decade. So it's our time, it's Queensland's time to shine, and I think that there's going to be a lot of opportunities for follow-up trade and business that happens as a result of that.
Okay, tremendous. All right. Well, that's about enough from this episode. But you stick around, I'd like to talk to you about what Queensland's doing about small business. Have you got another minute for that?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much, Jackie. Okay, that's another episode done for the eCentral Business Show. I'm John Nayler. Thank you very much for watching another episode of the eCentral Business Show. What we're looking to do across the eCentral Business Show is bring to you the very best content from great people with really informative knowledge to share. It's something that you can listen to in the car. Don't watch it obviously when you're doing that, but we're looking to really bring value to you across LinkedIn, YouTube, podcastable content, so it's really great and informative business knowledge. So please tune in as much as you can. Now, the great ways to follow us, you can register on the database, make contact with us, and we'll put your email in. We're going to tell you each month what great videos will come out and just give you a curated version through the eCentral magazine, where we're going to send you the most popular videos for the month. The other thing we can do is obviously invite you to connect with us on LinkedIn, linked up with myself, John Nayler. And the other thing, of course, is look up John Nayler on YouTube and subscribe to our channel there.